So I recently watched this TikTok, and when I say recently, I think it was closer to like 6 months ago. If I can find it, hopefully I can give credit where credit is due, but the creator talked about the idea of getting older. And as we celebrate this new year of life, in my case, when I turned 22, I wasn't just 22. I was also 21 and 20 and 16 and 11 and 2. And every age that I was before, I was also still that age. I just kind of added a new notch to my belt. I think there's so much truth behind it because right now I am 22 years old and I'm doing 22-year-old things, having a job. I finished university this year. I, did some new things that were out of my comfort zone that younger me could have never imagined doing. But in that same vein, I'm also still 4, where things happen and all I want to do is throw a temper tantrum. I'm also still 10, who is still trying to find herself in the midst of new situations. I'm still 7, the age where I moved to a new city and had to reintegrate myself into that community and figure out who I was and where I fit in at a new school. I'm still 12, listening to the boy band music that I listened to at that time. I'm still 15, entering relationships and falling in love like I'd never been hurt before. I'm still 18 with the guards that I have around my heart concerning people that I meet and fear that I'll get hurt again. I'm still 20, living through a weird time in a global shutdown and trying to re-navigate life because it's never going to be the same as it was before then. And all that while still being 22. Navigating this weird time, thinking at this point I'd have it all figured out and everything would be in its nice little box and everything would be okay, even though that's not where I find myself now. And all of that to say is, it's okay to have all of these feelings because 10-year-old me would face these situations a lot different than 16-year-old me and 20-year-old me and 22-year-old me. I mean, when I was a toddler, I probably wouldn't be concerned about I think 18-year-old me would be really happy that I'm looking to pursue the things that I've always wanted to pursue. I think 16-year-old me would be really excited that I'm posting videos on the internet for people to see. I don't think 10-year-old me would understand all the uncertainties that I have about love and life. I don't think 4-year-old me would care about my existence in a positive way because we're quite self-centered at that age in life. But I find comfort in that sometimes I do react, at least internally, maybe not always externally, like a child. Because I always thought that I would kind of just, once I was a new age, this was it. This is who I was. This is how I was meant to act. But I still have those reactions. I want to throw a temper tantrum. I want to say it's not fair. I want to scream and cry and ask for someone to hold me until I stop. I want to laugh. I want to see life as a space of endless possibilities. I want to see the joy and the love and the light and the colors that I saw when I was a kid. I think there's a beauty in growing up, getting older, seeing where I came from, understanding the challenges and the trip-ups and the mess-ups that I've had, but also being really moved by the positives. And of course, looking forward to what's next, but not losing track of what's happening now.